Deadpool. Deadpool's out. Deadpool. Got to watch Deadpool 2. But first, we got to hit the gym. The workout is over, guys, and now it's time to go for a movie. Of course, I'm gonna go for Deadpool 2. In the meanwhile, let's talk about mass gainers or weight gainers. And why is it only the thin people, or the people who are new to the gym, or people who want to gain big muscle in a short amount of time? Why is it only those people who think about eating it? Well, they basically fall for the trap that it's a mass gainer, it's a muscle gainer. It'll help you gain muscle fast. They don't read up about it, they don't do their due diligence, do their research, and they just go by the name. Well, that's wrong. And apparently, why is it wrong? First and foremost, it's due to its primary ingredient. The primary ingredient in mass gainers is maltodextrin. Technically, it's a complex carbohydrate, but that's only technically, right? And it has a GI of, well, I came across two GIs for it, 85 to 105, and the other one 106 to 136. Well, what is GI and how does it affect you? A GI index is basically a rating of carbohydrates and as to how fast they raise your blood sugar levels and indirectly your insulin levels too. Pure glucose has a GI of 100 and table sugar has a GI of 65. Now, the higher the GI level of any given food, the faster it will spike your blood sugar levels and your insulin. Harsh, what are you talking about? Spike in blood sugar and insulin levels help in post-workout recovery. Now, if that is what you are thinking, then you'd be right. But having too much of blood sugar and insulin and you not being able to use it can, by the end of it all, lead to insulin resistance or diabetes. That's not something you want to have. And since when has the spike that is provided by table sugar not been enough? There's always been too much as it is. Stick with the basics, guys. Stick with bananas, rice, bread. That'll help you in the long run. And it's cheaper too. Wrong, but mass gainers are cheaper. Really? Like, really? Your maths teacher, or you, one of the two of you, should jump in a hole and never come out of it. Now, let's set a baseline. Depending on the products you choose, a mass gainer will usually cost you half of a good whey protein. And sometimes it will also give you more quantity. So let's just say it's giving you 3 times the benefit, including the quantity and the better price. Okay, we're good? And the 3 times is as it is more than what it will get in any circumstance, 99% of times in the market. Now, moving forward, for simplicity's sake, I will only be using the serving size, the amount of protein, the amount of carbs, and the total calories you will consume per serving for my calculations. Now, normally there are 2 kinds of mass gainers. There's a normal mass gainer and then there's a lean mass gainer. I'm going to put some numbers on the screen around here somewhere and you can refer to those. Now, for the 5.4 kilograms or 12 lb bag, you're getting just about 16 servings out of it. 16 damn servings. Does that make any sense? No, it does not. But yes, it does. Because you're eating above 300 grams per serving. That's a lot of food. And now, out of the 300 grams that you are eating, it's only 50 grams of protein. And the rest 250 grams is carbohydrates. Do you really need above 200 grams of carbohydrates out of your shake? No, you don't. Going to the lean variant of it, it'll give you somewhere around 60 grams of protein and still about 90 grams of carbohydrates. That doesn't make sense. Why is the amount of protein you're putting into your shake less than the amount of carbohydrates in it? It should not be. Guys, just by the way, if my numbers are a little bit here or there, just refer to the text I put on the screen. That's more accurate. Compare that to any good whey protein on the market. For a 10 lb pack or a 4.5 kilograms pack, you will get a serving of merely 30 grams. And out of the 30 grams, you will most probably get 25 grams of protein and 1 to 2 grams of carbs. 25 grams of protein and 1 to 2 grams of carbs. That is the ratio it should be in. At the same point of time, it gives you right about 150 servings per pack, not 16. And now you're gonna argue that it's just giving 25 grams. 25 grams of protein, and the Mars Gainer was giving you 60 grams of protein per serving. Okay, I hear you. So let's triple the servings you're taking per day. Now you're consuming 75 grams of protein. At the same amount of time, the Mars Gainer is giving you a mere 60 grams of protein. But now, because you're having thrice as much, you gotta compensate with the amount of servings as well. Now you're left with a mere 50 servings per pack. For the whey protein, that is. But that's still more. That's still 20 servings more than the 30 servings the Mars Gainer was giving you. Now guys, if this is too much math for you, go to bodybuilding.com. It'll tell you the cost per serving for any product you choose. I'm not sponsored by them, but it's just good sense. Now I know that Mars Gainers add vitamins and minerals, but you're not buying a Mars Gainer for them. You'd be better off consuming those vitamins and minerals through natural sources. And even if you're not getting all of them through natural sources, buy them outside, buy them separately. It'll still be cheaper overall. Now one more thing that pisses me off about Mars Gainers is the type of protein they use. Most of them, and I say most, not all, most of them use whey concentrate as their primary source of protein, non-isolate concentrate. Whereas any good protein, any good whey protein will use whey isolate as the primary source of protein. And after that, it will think about concentrate or whey hydroxide. But the first thing Mars Gainers choose is whey concentrate. You should not eat whey concentrate at that price point. Okay guys, so my friend's here, and now I'll see you after the movie. It was a great movie guys. No matter what people tell you, it was better than Deadpool and better than Infinity War. Yeah, I said it, sue me. Now finally guys, before I end this video, for the most of you, your BMR ranges anywhere between 1700 to let's say 2300, 2400 calories per day. I don't get why would you want to drink something that would take such a big chunk of calories away from you. You could be eating all those calories. You should be eating all those calories, because by the end of it, it will not suppress your appetite. You'll still eat all the food you usually eat. Yes, it'll help you gain muscles, but it'll also help you gain a lot of fat, a lot more fat than what you gain in muscle. If you want to take my advice, invest in a good quality protein. Do that. Carbs are everywhere. Don't invest in carbs. Why do you want to invest in carbs? Don't go out and buy carbs. Don't do that. But by the end of it all, if you just want to piss away all your money, it's not my cash. By all means, go do it. But I would suggest you don't. Now, if you still want to have carbs, which believe me, I'm not saying that you should not. You should have carbs. They're important. But if you still want to have a lot of carbs, go ahead and have the good kind of carbs. Like this. Have this. Or this. And no, I did not have every dish that I just showed you. My friends were there with me. We were each having one dish. And no, I do not count my calories when I'm out for a movie. It's a fact.